All right, in this screen share, I'm gonna show you on a little bit of on a hack that I use in order to change prices here in California. Now, in many places, you might not have the same issue, but for me, I have to change the address so that it doesn't have any price restrictions. And here you'll see I changed the address to somewhere in Las Vegas, which I'm not in Las Vegas, and now I'm able to adjust my pricing. Now I'm adjusting my pricing on my 6 Series because by default it's like 286, right? And again, I pulled that address. I'm gonna change it here, and let's see if it looks for it. So I'm switching from Irvine to Las Vegas. Now what that does, it allows me to lower my prices. If when I leave it in Irvine, California, then my lowest it suggests $250, I think, or something like that, $200 something dollars. And this car definitely has gone out for that price, but definitely goes up more when I set the price a little bit lower. So during the week, I have it priced at 101. On the weekends, I have it priced at 201. Let's see what we got here. So here, you're gonna see me change the dates. And again, change into a lower price from Sunday to anywhere from Wednesday. I try to leave it only to Wednesday so that it gets rental till Thursday, and on Thursday that it returns on Thursday. The goal is for them to return it on Thursday so that I can get a new booking on Friday or Saturday for the weekend. So you'll see that with a lot of my listings where it's double the price on the weekends. But that's not a strategy that is new. You'll see that with hotels. When you start booking hotels, you'll see anywhere from Monday to Wednesday to Sunday to Thursday where you have lower rates. And that's pretty much all I'm doing here. But I also have to make sure that after I make my changes that I go ahead and change it back. Now, I have had issues where I forget to change it back, and in Vegas, it seems like the market is very popular over there. In fact, when I change it to Vegas, if I don't change it back, every time it's almost got a booking for Vegas. And it's happened to me one time where I've actually said, you know what, heck with it, I'll go and drive down there and rent it out. And so I'm gonna do the same thing to my Blue X4. Same thing. In order to lower the price, I'm gonna have to put the address for this address here is actually of the airport in Vegas. And it's crazy that Vegas, being a more popular market, at least right now, doesn't have any restrictions as far as like discount restrictions or a lower rate restriction. Here, I mean, I'm doing the same thing, around the same price points, except for on my weekends, I'm getting $143. Now, this strategy sometimes doesn't work, and just really have to test out the market. Today, we'll just see if these rates will go. Again, this one I'm doing from Sunday to Wednesday in hopes that, it comes back on Thursday night and I get it ready for a Friday morning to Saturday morning booking. And there is where I'll clear my weekend rental. Same thing here. I'll switch it from Monday. And again, it's, by default, I like to start on Monday and go to Wednesday. $72. It's almost guaranteed when I have the rate at $72 from, even Monday to Wednesday that I get that rate. Now let's see, let's go and make sure that we go back and change it from the Las Vegas airport address back to my local pickup address here in Irvine. There it is, pulls right up. And hopefully this isn't the case in the future where, we can really adjust the price again to whatever we need it to be, lower, higher. I guess the purpose of this also is that people were really charging real low, much lower, and that affected the market. And I also have suspicion that many hosts, none that I know, but I have talked to some in the past that has talked about having a low, very low rate, and then them going directly to the renter and being compensated directly from the renter in cash. So, they'll put their price real low, 30, 40, $50 for a car. And then that way they have very little or less money to split with Turo. And then they'll go ahead and make a deal with the actual renter, where they either pull cash or they have another platform where they accept payment. I wouldn't suggest that because I have also heard of plenty of people getting kicked off of Turo when they're doing this. These cars that I have that I'm changing here, it's nice having all the same car, like having two of something, right? At one point, I had 6 Corvettes on one account and 2 Corvettes on another account. This one I have 2 X4s on one account. And you know what? I wish I bought 2 or 3 or 4 X4s, because it just makes it a whole lot easier. In fact, sometimes when one gets booked and we know it's going to be a popular weekend or popular dates for it to be booked up, we'll go ahead and raise the other price on the other X4 just to see if we can get it. And most of the time it definitely does work out. So there's definitely an advantage of being able to manage multiple cars and even multiple accounts. You can really identify a market and identify your price range and see what the demand is. And also, when you're managing multiple accounts, it's easier to figure out how not to compete with each other, right? When you're having one account, you can see the market in a different way with different cars, maybe similar cars.